Right now at 6, federal funding for local needs, how mental health and public safety is getting a major boost in Wisconsin.
And a La Crosse inventor takes on tech giants, the VR camera that's turning heads.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Wisconsin lawmakers are securing millions in grant money for the state.
So how much and what will it be spent on?
Senator Tammy Baldwin announced that over $60 million will go towards local projects. Around $5 million of that will go directly to organizations in western Wisconsin. 5 organizations in western Wisconsin are set to receive federal funding. This includes the Family and Children's Center in La Crosse. They're receiving $1 million to expand their mental health diagnostic services. The money will allow the center to quickly assess and diagnose mental health conditions.
What an assessment is that you do a clinical interview and some psychological testing to really learn what the person needs and what their strengths are and maybe areas of concern that they have.
Once an assessment is complete, people are given a personalized treatment plan that connects them to nearby services like therapies and medication. Morgan says expanding access to mental health services is crucial.
It's vitally important for people to have mental health resources. Your mental health is linked to everything that you do, including your family, your job, your social functioning.
And Congressman Derek Van Orden also announcing funding for local projects. $22 million will go towards improving public safety in several communities, including West Salem, Genoa, and Monroe County. In a statement to News 8 Now, Van Orden said in part, these investments strengthen our small towns, support our first responders, expand healthcare access, and fix the infrastructure that Wisconsin families rely on every day. Morgan says the assessments will take place in the center's existing facilities. They hope to open separate diagnostic center in the future. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. Sentencing day for a former La Crosse mail carrier. Ashley Straub is accused of opening mail in February of 2025. According to the DOJ, she stole $350 in cash and several gift cards. Straub will serve 1 year of probation and pay a $500 fine and reimburse the victims. A former Ladysmith School District teacher has pled not guilty to allegedly sending explicit images to a student. 28-year-old Kayla Varvra was arrested back in December and allegedly admitted to allegations of inappropriate contact involving a 15-year-old student. She's being held on a $1,000 signature bond.
The Holmen School District needs money and again is asking voters for help. The district tried to pass a $19 million referendum last year, but it failed. The new one is for just over $20 million that would be spread over a 5-year period. The money would pay for educational programming, safety, operations, and maintenance. Voters will head to the polls April 7th.
A road alert to pass along. Portions of Front Street behind the La Crosse Center will be closed. The good news is that it's temporary. The closure started today and goes until Sunday. Well, gas prices are creeping up in Wisconsin. In the Northeast, a price of a gallon of gas was $2.57. Now that's 7 cents higher than a week earlier. In La Crosse, it's also $2.57 for a gallon. The national average is $2.90.
A La Crosse inventor whose heating innovations transformed modern buildings will receive one of the nation's highest honors for inventors. Reuben Train, who co-founded the Train Company in 1913, will be inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. His breakthrough came in 1926 when he developed the lightweight convector radiator. He later helped the company expand into air condition and introduced the first cooling system using refrigerant.
We are very excited that Reuben is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and we're very excited for this acknowledgement and recognition.
His great-great-grandson, Reuben Train IV, currently works as an HVAC systems development engineer at Train Technologies. He will accept the honor on his behalf.
Well, we definitely felt those 30s today, which was nice.
Yep.
We'll be hitting more of those this week and maybe some 40s, Greg.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a mild stretch as the pattern kind of flips now for at least a good next week and a half. Then maybe see some changes. But today was just a taste a little bit of it. Some areas got close to 40. Other areas had the 30s too, with a little bit more cloud cover, high cloud cover out there. You see some of the yellow further in Iowa. Yeah, Des Moines, Iowa set a record at 67 degrees. So quite warm as you go further south. We just have increasing cloud cover throughout the evening. We're just going to get back down to 32. So overall mild stretch. Eau Claire looks like, I think some of the precipitation that we've noted just towards Rusk County will probably stay right there. Overall, just cloud cover, quiet, getting back to 31. So still a mild evening for early February. As you look outside right now, we're all in the mid 30s or low 30s, depending on location. Fairly calm and quiet with just cloud cover. The area of concern has been Ladysmith. Up in that area, we've seen a little bit of brush of activity come through. We have more probably for these areas north of I-90. If you go further south, you note road conditions and temperatures are well above freezing, so not expecting any issues there. Bigger picture shows that system still fairly weak. One coming through with a cold front. Not a lot of precipitation with maybe a wind change and cloud cover is what most will see with that going forward. But yeah, the snow and everything's going to continue to melt because we're going to see significant melting throughout the week and especially going through the weekend. We'll time that out later and show you if we got any precipitation too to go along with that. All that coming up later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Well, developing news out of Rockville, Maryland. It is about 25 minutes northwest of Washington, D.C. Police confirm one person was shot inside Thomas S. Wooten High School. Authorities say one suspect is now in custody. The shooting happened around 2:15 this afternoon, just 15 minutes before dismissal. Police are working to set up a family reunification site. No word yet on the victim's condition.
Well, a brazen armored truck heist attempt in Italy this morning. The suspects blocked traffic on a highway near Brindisi, posing as police officers. They set fire to vehicles and blew open the armored truck. Responding officers exchanged gunfire with the criminals. No one was hurt in the shootout, and police arrested 2 suspects and are searching for others. The investigation is ongoing. The Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champs. The defense suffocating the New England Patriots offense on the way to a 29-13 victory. Running back Kenneth Walker was named Super Bowl MVP, helping bring the second Lombardi Trophy back to Seattle.
And on the world stage, it was Bad Bunny stealing the show. It's now the most watched halftime performance of all time with 135 million viewers. Bad Bunny closed out his show with a message saying the only thing more powerful than hate is love.
I love the fact that everybody was like bringing culture together and he was just trying to mend things.
I think music should be universal, and it was absolutely fantastic.
An alternative halftime show headlined by Kid Rock drew more than 5 million concurrent viewers on YouTube.
So what did you think? Did Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show deliver? A News 8 poll reveals 43% said yes and 37% said no.
Still to come, a lacrosse inventor taking on big tech.
How his $200 camera works and what it can mean for local businesses. Coming up.
Tomorrow morning, how to keep up with rising electric costs. Plus, Seth shows us it's never too late to get in shape. And Art's calling for a milder Tuesday when we see you at 5 a.m.
In a world that can tear kids down, every child needs someone who builds them up. That's why Buy Golf and Roadie proudly sponsors Big Brothers Big Sisters to match kids with their own mentor, because every child deserves a champion.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination, because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms. We have kitchens. We have bathrooms. We have flooring. We have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
Restrooms that way. Stay hydrated, my fluter flautists. I love those for you. And you. I used to play clarinet. I was bad.
To everyone who values tradition, what does tradition mean to you?
Our family's been doing fish fry here for years.
At Culver's,
We make our fish fry the way tradition deserves.
Hand battered, right here in the restaurant.
Right here.
Right here.
The food here never disappoints.
And the best part, we get to sit and enjoy the company. Hey, helping you spend time with your family, it's what we're all about.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
When your nest empties, you can fill a child's life with purpose. Big Brothers Big Sisters bridges generations through mentorship. Bygoff and Rohde changes lives through justice. Because one mentor can change everything.
A lacrosse inventor takes on big tech with a VR camera that costs a fraction of the competition.
News 8's Alexandra Carter shows us how he went from Western Technical College to the biggest tech stage in the world.
Thomas Nichols saw a problem in the virtual reality world.
The camera costs $4,000.
His solution, the Vartara, a VR camera that clips onto your smartphone.
Here's a $200 option, and you can get the same fidelity as those cameras.
This is the Vitara. Plug your smartphone in and connect it. And this is what you get, a 180-degree VR video without any professional equipment. Nichols says the software does the rest.
Nichols showcased his invention at CES in Las Vegas last month, one of the biggest tech events in the world.
It validated that the business was viable, my research was correct, and everything that I'm doing, I'm on the right boulevard.
And this was just over your phone?
Yeah, off the camera that I made.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
The Army veteran and Western Technical grad started his company less than a year ago. He says the tech could help local businesses and creators stand out.
So adding that extra depth, you can bring your customer, if you're a business, or your audience into your literal space. So it gives you a more personalized experience with your audience.
And it's fast.
The money shot is the fact that you can do all of that in, let's just say, 30 minutes.
You're like right there, wow.
His former instructor says this is exactly what Western's program aims to create.
We really try to work hard to ensure that what students are learning is relevant, it's real, and it's connected to what's happening in the market.
At CES, Nichols let visitors experience lacrosse through the headset.
A lot of people, they said they've never been to lacrosse or they've never been to Wisconsin. And I was like, well, you about to go today. Every single time I put the headset on, they was like, wow, this is lacrosse? Oh, I like this place. This is nice.
It took my manicure away, though.
Nichols is now raising funds to build his first round of test devices with plans to launch on Kickstarter next year.
He is looking for beta testers, and you can learn more at VisRx.net.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a period of a lot of melting going on as temperatures are in the 30s and potentially even 40s as we go towards the end of the week. We'll time that out and then actually show you if you got any precipitation in the forecast. That all coming up on your first warm weather update after the break.
Get the bathroom you deserve at a price you can afford. Maxwell White Plumbing provides free estimates, quality materials, and expert installation. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Your life, your money, your way. Ultra's A+ accounts are made for you. No monthly fees, no minimum balance, no hassle. Now that's something to dance about. What are you waiting for? Open an account online today.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family and help out in your community. You've been there for so many others. But when life challenges you, when rising costs, unexpected repairs, medical bills, or simply a rough stretch make it hard to keep up on a limited or low income, you're not alone. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are here for you, working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. If you're struggling with high utility bills, facing a disconnect notice, or dealing with a furnace emergency and your limited or low income isn't enough, support is available. Visit www.heat.help or call 1-800-506-5596 to apply for a hand up.
What home improvement delivers the highest return on investment? A new garage door. And the perfect door is a genuine overhead door made to last right here in the USA for over 100 years. Overhead Door has been the leader in exceptional design and quality materials installed by trained, experienced professionals. Find your perfect door. Visit our showroom or go online to choose from an endless array of styles, colors, and accents. From our family to yours, Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
Ditch your high-rate credit cards and transfer your balances to an Ultra Visa credit card. No balance transfer fees and a fixed-for-life balance transfer rate as low as 7.99% APR. Apply online and make the switch today. Ultra Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
If you have aging or cracked sewer lines that need to be replaced, choose Maxwell White. We make sewer replacements a stress-free process and make sure your lines are good to go for many years to come. For a limited time only, we're offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Yeah, we're definitely on a warm stretch, mild stretch across most of the U.S. In fact, you look at the temperatures overall, you can see a lot of yellow, even red, orange there, indicating 60s, 70s. Our area just in the 30s and 40s. So really it's beginning to change as the west starts getting more moisture and more likely snow, which they desperately do need. It allows our temperatures to come up. Again, notice there's your high temperatures today. We had 30s, 40s, and even not that cold up in Canada with single digits, but all those yellows and reds to the south, that's 60s and even some 70s ahead of this system. Now with this system is coming a little precipitation, but it's really focused north of Eau Claire right now. That you can see just barely off the screen to the north. That is what we're seeing right now. Ladysmith had a little bit of that unknown precipitation come through, but all in all temperatures still in the 30s and just cloud cover for the road conditions right now. And as we track out the bigger picture of that system, it's a weak one too. Really, it's changing the wind direction and some cloud cover with maybe a little cooler air behind it. Really, you're not going to see much difference between today and tomorrow, except the wind. That'll be probably the factor coming behind this too. As tonight expected, a lot of activity, a little bit of activity, light precipitation, could be light rain, light snow, even a little bit of freeze and drizzle potential up there as we go throughout the time. Probably north of Eau Claire, you're looking at about 10 to maybe about midnight. You can see barely touching just Rusk County. So anything south, likely we're not going to see any of that activity throughout the night as the beginning of the front begins to push south. Now, you notice temperatures are in the upper 20s, low 30s as you wake up, so a mild start. The wind will begin to pick up behind this system, and we'll have a lot of cloud cover off and on. A little breaks in the morning and then probably more cloud cover coming in the afternoon time, especially further north you go. But the wind will be the bigger change. It'll be a little breezy too out there. So even though the temperatures will be in the 30s, that wind chill will probably make it more in the 20s at times too. We'll have decreasing cloud cover as we go towards Tuesday evening, and the winds will start lightening up too. Temperatures, as I mentioned tonight, barely getting below freezing, just a few degrees or even staying above too. So a mild start. And tomorrow, not much really temperature change from today and tomorrow too, but that wind will be the factor too, so it won't feel as much as in the mid 30s as we had today, or even upper 30s near 40. Wednesday, the lighter winds, that'll probably allow us the temperatures to get up in the mid 30s. We will start off a little cooler, and there still could be in areas further south with no snow cover on the ground, could touch that 40-degree mark, but the winds will be lighter too, so it'll probably feel a little better Wednesday than Tuesday. We do have a system approaching for Thursday. A lot of questions on exactly precipitation type and what it'll impact. I think it'll impact more the Thursday evening commute, but possibly the morning as you see the precipitation developing at 5 a.m. just to our southwest. It'll lift through the area. Now, when it comes through here, it just depends on timing. Could it be rain, snow, or even a little mix, or even a little bit of freeze and drizzle? We'll have to keep an eye. It comes through, and note, most of that is south of I-94. By the time you get to Thursday evening, it's going to be wrapped up and then exiting the area. Based on temperatures, I would think roads at this time of year, likely during the day, would probably remain wet, even if we do see some snow. But we'll have to keep an eye to see if it impacts either commute. But it's not going to last long, and temperatures, we should get up into the mid-30s, potentially a little warmer, just depends on how quickly this precipitation comes through. As noted, as you go further north, might be actually a little warmer because they're not going to see that precipitation come Thursday. So some could touch 40 degrees. Everyone's going to see 40s there afterwards. If you don't see it Friday, you'll see it during the weekend, and even next weekend before a front comes through Tuesday, we could be hitting 50 degrees, especially south of I-90. Just depends on the timing of that front coming through. So, and then it gets a little more active towards next week. So get out and enjoy it, because we got probably at least a week and a half of this mild above average temperatures, and then we'll see. I think the script will eventually flip here towards a week and a half.
As it normally does.
It does, but if you like this weather, it's going to be here for a little bit.
All right, some good news there. Thank you, Greg. And coming up next in sports, reinforcements incoming. Hear from the newest member of the Bucks ahead of tonight's game. Plus the Brewers with a roster shakeup, sending away some pieces from last year's big league squad. The details on the deal. Jacob is next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Doorbusters. Buy this Ashley sectional and you'll get this ottoman free. Up to 60% off list at the President's Day Doorbuster deals at Slumberland Furniture. Get this reclining sofa for just $6.99 and get the recliner free. This reclining sofa loaded with features, just $5.99. A Sealy mattress for just $2.99. Or a Lazy Boy recliner for just $2.99. Deals this hot are while they last only. Doorbuster deals now through President's Day only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $6,100 on this Sierra 1500 model. Plus get $3,000 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
The Tractor Central Best Time to Buy sales event is going on now through March 2nd on all premium John Deere residential mowing equipment. We're stocked up to maximize opportunities for our customers to save $300 to $500 on John Deere zero-turn mowers and up to $700 on John Deere lawn and garden tractors. Preseason savings at Tractor Central. Get started now at TractorCentral.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
It's a John Deere day.
We love our farmers at Fleet Farm, and we're celebrating with big deals on farm supplies and over $160,000 in giveaways. The sales run all week long, but stop by February 13th through 15th for giveaways that start at 10 a.m. each day, including 100 free gift cards on Friday, 500 free tote bags on Saturday, and 500 free hats on Sunday. For more info, go to fleetfarm.com and enjoy all our farm festivities this week, only at Fleet Farm.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, MLB teams can start reporting to their camps in Florida and Arizona beginning tomorrow, and a few guys that thought they'd be suiting up as a Brewer again this season have been moved. Before some could even get their cup of coffee in for the day, Milwaukee trading away Caleb Durbin, Andrew Monasterio, Anthony Siegler, and a comp pick to the Red Sox for left-handed pitcher Kyle Harrison, infielder David Hamilton, and southpaw Shane Drohan. Now, it comes as a bit of a shock as Durbin is coming off a third-place finish in the NL Rookie of the Year race, but General Manager David Stearns is confident with the young players that can fill his shoes.
I mean, there's just a lot of these types of guys coming. We feel like in our system that can absolutely handle the left side of the diamond, that have really high upsides. And so we feel like we have the ingredients now, to weather the loss of somebody like Caleb Durbin, who obviously meant a lot to our franchise. But we feel really good about the infield depth, both now and in the future as well.
Now, Harrison was the major piece in the trade. Brewers get him in return as he was once regarded as one of the top lefty prospects in all of baseball. Milwaukee's first spring training game is in 12 days. Meanwhile, the Bucks added a piece to the team over the weekend, reaching a deal with Cam Thomas. Now, Thomas was waived, so he had his choice of who he wanted to play for. And in the end, he felt like he was wanted by the organization, and he can't wait to show what he brings to the table and help Milwaukee make a push for the playoffs.
The front office told me that they always wanted me, always called about me, been trying to get me here for years. So that definitely plays a part in your decision to go somewhere. And because I really felt wanted by the guys, talked to Doc before, it was great conversations. And then just seeing the team, I feel like I can actually help and contribute and, really just blend in and just be one of the guys, really. So I'm just happy to be here, happy to help, and I can't wait to get to winning with the guys for sure.
And the 2025-26 NFL season has now come to a close as last night the Seahawks able to down the Patriots 29-13 to capture their second ever Super Bowl. Seattle defense was dominant, forcing Drake May into 3 turnovers, and the offense led by Sam Darnold did plenty to be crowned champions. Darnold, the first quarterback to play for 5 different teams and win a Super Bowl, and that most recent team, the Minnesota Vikings. And with the season in the end, that means it's time to take a look at the standings for the News 8 Sports Pick'em. Ken, a tie between you and myself. Emily, valiant effort. If the Patriots would have won, Emily would have got first.
I wanted
had to take a shot.
That's right.
But a lot of fun all year long. And as we mentioned, some shout outs during the year. Jenny Lamberson of Winona, the overall winner, 214 points for her. A lot of people did better than us. She was the top one. And then Mary Oldenburg of La Crosse won the Survivor game. She had the most teams until like week 14 or 15.
Yeah,
so
that was a long stretch.
It was a long stretch. A lot of fun this year.
Congrats, guys.
Right?
Yeah, it was a great season.
Yeah, it was fun.
Great NFL year. Now we just need the Packers to get to the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Next year.
And the Texans.
There you go. That would be a good Super Bowl match.
Make it more interesting. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
All right, tonight for both locations, like La Crosse, just cloud cover, still staying mild, 32 as you wake up tomorrow morning. A little bit cooler up to the north. There could be a few rain, snow showers, even the wintry mix north of Eau Claire. I think they'll stay dry, as you see, 29, so mild. Tomorrow the wind will pick up, so that 38 won't quite feel like 38. Other than that, it's a very mild stretch. We got 40s coming eventually.
Yeah,
even more.
A lot of 40s. A lot of 40s in a row. We like it.
Yep. Thanks for joining us at 6.
We'll see you at 10.